So there's Whitney. It's just to the right of the flagpole, right under the flag as it's out horizontal. You see Whitney, and then a couple of the needles to the left of it. Are you guys going to go to Death Valley and do the hiking in Death Valley? Yeah, that's recommended in August and September. Very hot. Yeah. So I'm here at the station to pick up my permits in Lone Pine for Whitney. So I'm going to show you, I got my permits. I got, that's my backpack permit actually. 3 WAG bags. So my permit is from Saturday to Saturday here in September 13th through the 20th, 2014. It's about 5:45, so I'm a little bit early for bear feeding time, so that's good. I'm not going to miss that. I'm going to hit that, and then yeah, it's beautiful. Let's get up and try to get some of the sky and the cloud formations here. It's pretty beautiful. Hopefully we don't get any more rain. We've got a lot of hurricane activity out in the Pacific. I can't remember which one it is now. Then it's got a lot of humidity coming in from the Pacific into the inland areas. And so it's affecting the weather pattern a lot. But unfortunately, it's not giving us enough precipitation for California's drought this year, but it's making the weather unpredictable for enough rain to get you wet and cold. But doesn't last long enough to soak in. As you can see, it rained yesterday, and you can't tell at all by looking at the ground. And it rained right here. Of course, it is very porous ground and will soak in, but trust me, it wasn't very much. So this is Outpost Camp, and it's a little meadow here. It's just beautiful. So swinging around here, show you my camp. Dinner's cooking right now. It looks like tonight's choice is some shepherd's pie, boiled eggs, and some mint tea. Got my battery pack charging with what little daylight's left. And then this is the trail going up to trail camp. So in the morning or the next day, I'll be heading up that way. The remaining 7.2 miles to Mt Whitney. Yeah, I've been training for like 4 months. I've been going up to 10,000, anywhere up to 11.5.
Have you done any high altitude? Have you been up to 14,000 feet?
Have not.
Okay. So here's the deal. If you're interested.
Yeah.
My friend and I have done a lot of it.
Yeah.
From an acclimatization point of view,
Yes.
10,000 feet is free.
Yeah.
Okay? And then you can, once you're acclimatized, and the way you do that is by sleeping overnight type of thing, right? So
Sure.
So you slept at 10,000 feet, you should be acclimatized for 10,000 feet. You can climb as much as you can, let's say another 4,000 or even 4,500 feet in one day, so long as you come down again
Yeah.
to
Within
no higher than 11,000 feet.
there you go. Yeah, 1,000 foot above it.
Right, 1,000
Okay.
foot above it.
Yeah, I'd read that.
Okay, and then the next day you can go up higher again and come down to 12,000. And then 13. And then on the fourth night, you wouldn't go any higher, so you stay at 13.
Yeah.
And then you do that whole thing again. So 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, and then 0.
Was that the ceramic filter?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's the plastic one. The ceramic is weighs too much.
Gotcha.
Okay. Get these back.
Looks like my boiled eggs are ready to come out. I'm going to use this fresh spring water from the eggs for my mint tea, and I'll show you the stream in a second. So here's the mountain stream. And it's running down through here. And there's a nice little place to scoop it out down there. That looks super clean. So after a little short boil, we're good to go. So it's getting close to sunset, and this is sort of the northeast we're facing. So this is more westerly or west-northwest. And still Outpost Camp, the evening of the first evening. So I'm heading back down the trail a little bit. Just there's some things from the meadow that I didn't shoot on the way in that are pretty spectacular. Another beautiful area on this pathway. Look at some of these plants, trees, shrubs. Here's a nice place to sit and take in some of this beauty, including a little brook that's flowing through here. The stream is just spectacular. This beautiful trail in through this meadow. It's just amazing. It's Sunday morning. The sun's starting to come up. I got up about 5 o'clock. It's about 5:30. And fixed some breakfast. So I made some instant milk. I'm getting ready to boil an egg. And I'm going to have some granola with it. They say this medium-sized canister is good to boil water for about 20 times. I didn't realize that. So I got an extra one that I probably don't need. It's 6:30 in the morning, and that's my camp right there, center, just to the right of this rock. And here's Outpost Camp. And hikers have been going all night long. So I'm going to try to get up there in 5 hours from here. We'll see how it goes. One of the hikers just came back. He went up from the portal around 10 o'clock. He passed by me probably around midnight, one of those guys, and I got to Trail Crest, and he said it was in the teens and had to turn around and come back. Looks like a nice pheasant. You boys hungry for some pheasant? Oh yeah, wow.
Origin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're getting breakfast. good eye there on those others. So this is overlooking where I camped. I'm not quite 30 minutes into my hike. That's the sunrise. Just catching the mountains this morning. It's beautiful. This is Mirror Lake down below. That's the end of the 99 switchbacks, or 97. It felt like 197. So all right, here we go. This is Guitar Lake. That looks a little more like a guitar. I know the water level's down, so I thought, well, maybe it's deformed now. This other trail is a branch off the Pacific Crest Trail coming up. And I have my new hiking partners back here. looks like we got rain coming, so we're trying to make it to the observatory before the rain. And then here's another window. Sorry for the fast motion there. It's pretty dang windy. Again, impending rain. It's raining there, that's for sure.
You may want to put your pack on first.
So, made it to the summit and back today. Left at 6:30 in the morning and made it back at 5 p.m. It was about 17, actually I guess 16 miles round trip approximately. We had a hailstorm up on the mountain today, then it turned into a drizzle and then to snow flurries, almost like a sleet. So one major malfunction today was my steri pen. This is an ultraviolet light. It's a portable ultraviolet light that you can purify water with out of lakes and rivers for bacteria and cysts, etc., viruses. So it's very sensitive in the cold, apparently. So it's, probably 50s here, upper 50s, lower 60s, but on the mountain I can tell you in the around 40 degrees it did not want to work at all. So I was fortunate enough that there was plenty of hikers around, and they were willing to filter a couple liters of water for me so I could get by. Maybe I need to carry my batteries in my pocket. Hopefully it'll be a better night's sleep than last night. Last night there was hikers going by constantly all night long. I went to bed about 8:15, and the first hikers I remember waking me up was at 10 o'clock, and then it was just non-stop after that. So I didn't sleep very good last night, so hopefully I'll sleep good tonight.
You know, he was just a big bulky guy, and we were on our way not, he wasn't fat, he was just a big guy, and he
How old was he?
My guess in his 30s, late 30s maybe.
Okay, so fairly young.
You know, scruffy beard and stuff on it. But anyway, we, you know, the people coming up have the right of way, and so we pulled off. You know, we saw him, and we pulled off the side, and then he was struggling to get by us. And when he got up to where I was, it was obvious he was dizzy. And so I reached out and grabbed him, and I basically told him, just like, don't take another step until your head clears. And then we turned around and said, why don't you sit down for a few minutes and rest? And then which he did. And then we left him. If I'd known about that I could have got a cell phone out of there, I would have went down and called and had somebody come get him right then.
Where were you guys at?
We were just, after you come off the summit, you come down that back, and then you make a turn, and then you start that big long trail across. Yeah. And we were 200 yards into that trail.
Okay. So he was just coming up, getting ready to come up.
He was just getting ready to do that summit piece.
Yeah.
And then when we were on the summit, there was, there actually was three, but we didn't notice them. But there was one guy laying right, like on the summit practically, and we talked to him for a few minutes, and he was just laying on his pack, just looking at the scenery and stuff. And we talked to him for a couple of minutes, and then we took some pictures and left. And then when we got back to our camp, at the 12,000 foot camp, we we're fiddling around there, and pretty soon, about 3 o'clock actually, those guys, we saw that guy coming back out, and two of the people he was with. And so the
guy that was laying down, or the guy you told to sit down?
No, the guy that was laying down. And so I asked him what like did you go to sleep up there or what? And he said, no, we were waiting for a friend of ours, and he never did show up. And he said, and what they said was, we'd heard that somebody fainted up there, and they stabilized him, and then life flighted him out. But he said, well, we think that, and I just said, I had him say, did he look like? And he looked just like the guy that we saw.
Yeah.
So he made it around, and then got up partly up that bank, and then fainted apparently. And then somebody got,
so he was starting up the hill, maybe.
Yeah, he must have been partly up the hill, but not up the hill, because his friends on the top didn't even know that they had taken him off.
That's weird.
Yeah,
isn't that weird? So close, because on a clear day, how could you miss a helicopter?
Yeah, I don't know, but
because that'd be less than a half mile away.
Oh, probably, yeah, easy.
Yeah,
so,
quarter mile away.
And then later on,
I mean, hell, I've been climbing up by Lone Pine Lake, and they were flying in June looking for that 60-year-old guy that disappeared the first day he was missing, and you could see that and hear the helicopter going up then.
Yeah, and there was the helicopters. After we were back at camp, there was a helicopter buzzing around the route also, like they were looking for somebody else. So, who knows?
Wow.
But
yeah, you never know what can happen at elevation. That's why I'm keeping the Diamox going, just because I feel like, I mean, I'm good here, but at 14, I don't know.
Well, if you've already climbed to 14 and back, I'd do it anyway, but
yeah.
But your body adjusts, reasonably quickly. So you just have to give it a chance to do that.
Yeah.
But these people, like we've seen lots of them, who are day hiking it. They're coming from LA, and which they may be at 300 feet.
Yeah.
And they're going to 14,000 and back in one day.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot to ask your body to put up with.
Yeah.
I better go find my friend over
here.
Hey,
thanks a lot.
No, you're welcome.
Where are you guys out of?
Well, I'm from Portland, Oregon. He's from Toronto.
Okay.
And,
all right.
And we do this stuff a lot.
Okay. Hey, thanks a lot. two young guys were coming down the hill with their packs, so I was just asking them if they knew anything about the guy that got life flighted out yesterday. And the one guy had been just on vacation, the other guy had been working, but they'd both been on the trail for like 5 days, hiking from Sequoia over. Basically, they said that when they got up there, that they were able to talk to somebody. The helicopter called them, actually, I guess a little earlier, and said, hey, where are you guys at? And then, can you guys go up to the top, because where this guy is, they can't really get to him with a helicopter. So those guys humped it up there. They got up there just before midnight. I guess the guy self-recovered after just resting and having some food and rehydrating, and then he hiked back down. So they ended up just camping up there last night. About 2/3 of the observatory up there, the Forest Service keeps a cache of supplies, and they have like a pressure bag that acclimates people back to like 7,000 feet. It takes about an hour. It recovers them pretty fast, but they have to keep pumping it. And good to know that guy was good and could walk out and stuff. There was a couple rangers that came by.
Oh.
And they were up last night.
Yeah, they were. There's a search and rescue.
There was a search and rescue because the guy yesterday that there was reports of that had passed out. He was suffering with some altitude sickness. So I was just talking to them. They were telling me their story, and then they were like, I was asking them where did they sleep at, and they slept, I think, on the ranger side. They have like a cache of stuff, and they're like, yeah, there was 2 girls. I said, that stayed. I go, oh. I said, oh, you guys didn't tell me you guys stayed the night with 2 girls up there. They go, no, actually, they slept. I said, oh, they slept on the other side, and they go, no, they actually slept in their sleeping bags, like cowboy style.
Yeah.
They didn't use those words, but that's what it is, cowboy style.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said one of the girls didn't even have a bivy sack. Was that you?
No, none of us have a baby sack.
Oh, neither of you did. Was that her?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Hey, that is so awesome.
We're famous?
Yeah, you're famous. The 2 rangers. Yeah, so what kind of bags did you have that you slept in?
I have a 10-degree bag. She has a 0-degree bag.
Oh, well, there you go. That helps out a little bit.
Oh, yeah. No, I wouldn't have done it with anything higher than that. There was a lot of wind chill.
Yeah, yeah.
It was only like 29, but there was a lot of wind chill. Yeah.
Yeah, I was up there on Sunday, and it was like in probably mid-30s.
Yeah.
You know, and I got up there about noon, but it was like hail and sleet and snow, and then we waited in the shack for about an hour, and then it cleared up enough to where it wasn't doing any precipitation for a while. So we kind of made a beeline back down, and then we did catch some more sleet and rain, but it was dry for you guys. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, yeah. We thought the clouds were just completely cleared as we got to the top. And
yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That's awesome. That's a really cool experience.
Yeah, yeah. Really fun. Have you been camped here and then you went up from here?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna try again. I don't know. I might leave at midnight. There's supposed to be some bad weather rolling in.
Yeah, that's what we heard. We heard too.
So, but I'd like to try to do it one more time.
Cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
So have you guys slept up there before?
No, first time.
Yeah.
Well, first time sleeping up there.
Yeah, on the top. Yeah.
Cool.
That sounds pretty cool.
It's fun. Yeah, you know, if you had slept, we could have slept in the hut, and then there wouldn't have been any wind chill.
I know.
And then I guess it would have been like 30 degrees, so there's no problem.
Right, but you guys didn't want to do that.
Yeah, no, we couldn't look at the stars. Yeah, I want to look at the stars and I was sitting back. I want to watch sunrise, so I was sitting back.
Yeah. I mean, that's the whole point. You get all that way, why be in a building?
Exactly.
Hey, how much do your packs weigh each?
I have no idea.
I don't know, because we've been eating food for a while now.
we came from Yosemite.
My estimate
Oh, really?
is 25.
Yeah, well, mine should be less than 20.
Yours should be less than 20. Mine should be
Are you
less than
serious?
5.
It looks so big. How could it be 20 only?
There's just a bulky bear can.
An empty bear can.
Yeah.
Those things are a brick, aren't they?
Yeah, they're pretty heavy.
Ours are 2 pounds. It's not
Yeah.
that bad.
I don't know. This one is this one.
Yeah, that one's
That one's
heavier.
heavier.
I'm gonna have to take that one back. I gotta get lighter. My pack coming up here was like 51 pounds.
No way.
Oh my god.
Why?
Well, I wasn't sure what to have for boots, so I brought like a Gore-Tex waterproof ones. Then I had my lighter day hikers.
I see.
So that was like one mistake. And then I brought 3, because I'm going to be here for like 5 days, so I brought like 3 underwears, 3 socks. I think
see.
that's too many.
Yeah.
So
We've been wearing the same socks all trip.
yeah. Well, you can do that with the good socks. So
Once you know what you're. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have those. I just didn't realize it. You know that.
You just don't know which ones are the good ones.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean,
Well, my socks do have holes in them now.
and then because I was going to be here for a while, I brought a GoPro, and then I brought like a battery to recharge my GoPro and my phone, because I'm using the GPS on my phone.
Yeah.
Plus it has like music, and you can take pictures and.
Yeah, I guess basically what happened is each of us has some sacrifices that we were willing to make.
But
Different ones of us have different sacrifices, but all of the sacrifices get us down to like below 20 pounds base weight.
That's amazing. So now base weight, so you're not counting food and water.
Base weight is before food and water.
Yeah. And then the other thing is, with 2 people, like, you really only need 1 stove.
No, we all have our own stoves.
You guys could have got down to 1
We all
stove.
have our own stoves.
Yeah, the problem is we're cooking our own meal. We're not doing a community style meal.
Yeah.
So it's much easier that we each have our own meal.
Which is good because then we don't like begrudge each other's food, right? That's bad.
Yeah.
Well, no, but
That's
when you
if you're
boil the
vendor.
water, though, because you just boil the water and then you pour,
Well, we cook different things. I tend to cook my pot.
Actually cooking.
Yeah, actual cooking.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems like that would be heavier carrying fresh stuff.
No, I don't carry fresh stuff. I carry only dry stuff.
Dry stuff, yeah. But like to rehydrate much more.
Yeah.
Wow.
We should probably start heading down. Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for chatting, guys.
Yeah, you do.
How was it?
Fun?
How was it?
A lot of work. Good though.
Good. Yeah, they're uneven.
Yeah. All this weight throws me off too.
I'm coming back here to see my boys after being gone away. Oh boy, there's my boys. Oh boy, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, come back here and see your papa. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna eat. Yeah. There it is. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. 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 Here come. Oh boy, did you guys get fat while I was going? Wow. It looks like you boys, oh my god. You guys got fat while I was gone. Oh my god, you guys got super fat. What the fuck happened? You're little fat chubby guys. I think they fed you twice a day instead of the once. Oh my god. Wow, look at you, you little fat so. Yeah. Yeah. You're all dirty too. What is all that on you? Wow.